Hello again, everyone. As usual, I am Buff Bud, and today we're back with another episode of Sky Factory 2.5. And I'm actually recording this right after I recorded the last episode because if you didn't see the last episode, I had an idea that I wanted to get done, but unfortunately, we kind of ran out of time. Honestly, I feel like last episode was just a little bit rushed, but yeah. And there were a couple things I never actually explained in the last episode, so I figure I'll explain them now, and then hopefully get everything done on the next one. Now, off camera in between last episode and the episode before that, I ended up getting every possible essence I could here, with the exception of all the Zivisio essence ones here, uh, for obvious reasons. Now, because we do have the ability to make a Zivisio essence here, I am totally going to be able to do that, and I'll probably do that off camera in between this episode and next episode. Let's see. Um, I know there are a couple other things I didn't explain, but I can't remember what they were. Oh well. Anyway, let's get it done here, okay? Oh, big project. Applied Energistics. Now, this might just look like a bunch of jumbled up blocks, but trust me, it is way more than that. Oh boy, is it. Okay, now, this isn't going to be a tutorial or anything, but it's going to be somewhat descriptive. For an actual tutorial, for the tutorial that I learned all about this stuff on, I'll actually put a link to a playlist of all of it in the description below. The person who made the playlist, his YouTube channel is TKH, just letters, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna list the playlist in the description below, so it'll be fine. I think I'll also include an annotation, but I don't know. I'll think about that. Anyway, basically, to start out, you got to make a. In fact, here, let's get this real quick. Oh boy, applied. Enter. There we go. That should be pretty good. Okay, now you got to start out with this ME controller. There we go. Now, this ME controller can be a single block, or I believe it can be anywhere from a single block to a 7 by 7 square, or cube, I should say. 7 by 7 by 7 cube. Now, this is by no means a super simple, super compact system. This is just going to be my version, I guess. We are going to need a lot more power conduits, though, or flux ducts, or whatever you want to call it. Why don't we still have hardened ones? It's dumb. That's not going to be enough, I'll guarantee it. But anyway, yeah, basically to work this, it has to be connected to some form of power supply. Now, I think I'll actually put that just right here, if anything. Okay, this should hopefully be good now. Now, in order for this to work, you have to use an energy acceptor to transfer it from RF to whatever Applied Energistics takes. And, you know, if anything, here, let me put this back a couple blocks. Here we go. And there we go. Okay, now, the ME controller is basically the heart and soul and brain and whatever of this whole system. You're going to want to connect it to the whole thing like this, basically. You can have it any way you like it, as long as it's a cube or square or cubular, squareular, the rectangular thing. As you can see here, I just have it in a 4 by 1 rectangle, I guess. And you just have to connect everything in, I guess, perfect sequence. Now, to connect everything, you have to use cables here. Oh boy, let's see. If anything, you know what? How about we have a lot of it underneath the ground here, since now we can actually fly and do stuff underneath. Here we go. Okay, so, actually, now that I think of it, it's probably not a good idea. Um, I kind of want to get rid of this, or at least move it to a different area. Let's quickly do that. And break, 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 break. and break. There we go. That is a lot of crud that we don't need in our life. And boop boop. Whoa, that was weird. Okay, so let's just quickly move this crud over here. Boop boop boop. Oh man, this is really gonna take a couple trips. That's bogus. And boop. There we go. Alrighty, so this is probably gonna take up a little bit of space here. Now the dense cables here. That is not a dense cable. The dense cables here obviously are a lot thicker, and as you can see in my WILA up there, it has 0 of 32 channels. Each side of these ME controllers can hold 32 channels, which is why I personally like using the dense cables here. They can hold that much, I guess. And these smart cables here can carry 8 channels each. Now these will converge up to here, obviously, so if you have 5 over here, then 8 over here, then you'll have 13 going into the side. So, no big deal. Now, I'm not entirely sure why I made 2 of these drives, but yeah. Okay, because they're both Applied Energistics and they're, I guess, connected, I really need to move those, but I'll wait. They both, I guess, are read by the system already, so that's perfect. Now, to actually make this store things, you have to make a storage cell. Now, I just went all out and made a 64K storage cell, but in this mod pack, there is also a mod called Extra Cells, which adds on way more storage capabilities. So if I so desired, I could have one that held was it 167,000 or what, however many that is. I'm not even going to bother reading that, but I didn't want to bother working on getting that just yet because that would take way too long, way too much materials, all that. Okay, now to access that, you're going to want terminals here. Now, I personally like to put the terminals near the controller here, but you could do whatever you want with them. If anything, I'll probably just have them coming off here with a smart cable. So, yeah, boop, 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 and boop. There we go, just to give us a little room in case we ever need anything. And as you can see, they all just connect right onto here. This is a pattern, and there we go. Now, as you can see here, we don't actually have anything in our system just yet, so we don't have anything. There we go. And this one is actually going to be a super great one. This one you'll be able to access everything in. What was that? Huh. Okay, that's new for me. Anyway, you'll be able to access everything, you'll be able to craft things, and you'll be able to create patterns, which will be important. And then this side is where you go put the patterns. Currently, it has absolutely nothing for us to do because there's obviously nothing there for us. Okay, now, suppose over here we can build this. Okay, yeah. Now, to craft things, you're actually going to need... Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm a complete idiot. I actually need to craft one more thing real quick. Crafting monitor. In fact, I think I have most of the supplies for that real quick. And boop. Okay, to make a crafting monitor, I need a ME level emitter. Okay, that is perfectly easy. And a redstone torch. There we go. I thought I was perfectly prepared. I was not, though. I apologize. That is not what we needed. That's what we needed. And there we go. Okay, now I have what we need. Now, again, to craft things, you need co-processing units and crafting storage here. Again, I went all out and just got 64K, and you can do as many of these combinations of crafting monitor, crafting storage, and crafting co-processing units to create whatever it is you're creating. In this case, I guess I'm just going to have to do something like this, I suppose. Now, as you can see, that created a whole multi-block structure thing here. Again, this has to be a cubular, rectangular, square, whatever thing here. And like I said, you can make it Yeah, that only counts as one whole thing there. So you can make it a 10 by 10 by 10 structure, or you can make it 10 by 10 by 1 structure, whatever. In any combination of crafting storage, co-processing units, and the crafting monitor, I would recommend only doing one crafting monitor if you even need to do one. I just like to have one so you could see what's going on here. Yeah, you could click anywhere, but this just gives you a visual in the real world, I guess. Whew, okay. Getting pretty deep here. I'm trying not to make this too tutorial-ish, but it's turning out to be one accidentally. Okay, now let's start with actual crafting, I suppose. Okay, boop, 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 boop. Okay, why do we have hoppers? I don't think I need them. Oh boy, let's see. I suppose a good place for these would be down below, since we don't actually need them above visually. Well, yeah, okay, actually above would be good. Now, I actually saw a nifty design for all these recently, so, in fact, this would be a pretty good place for this. Dense, there we go. That way we're not wasting so much cable here. There we go. Okay, so now, a cool design that I saw someone make. I don't remember who it was, but if you do it like this, and boop, boop. These things are molecular assemblers. I don't think it'll... Okay, yeah, it'll actually show us here. This is actually what crafts it. You can have it craft a specific item, or with these ME interfaces, you can connect them all up here. Actually, do I want that? Actually, I'm going to move that all up one block here real quick, because we're going to want that one higher. And come on, there we go. And dang it, there we go. Okay, now we're going to move this stuff. Oh, there we go. Okay, yep, there's that. Now, with these ME interfaces, basically it'll, oh, network apprentice. Okay, whatever. There we go. And, oh, dang it. There we go. Oh, come on. And can I just connect one, I wonder? Smart cable. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, but it does count for them all by the looks of it. Ooh, okay. Okay, I see. Anyway, now we can actually see molecular assembler. Okay, that was weird. Molecular assembler 8. We have 8 molecular assemblers because they're being touched on 8 sides here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, wait, that doesn't make any sense. Huh. Oh, right, because it only has 8 channels. Right. I don't think I can do a dense cable hooked up to that, though, can I? Oh, I can. Oh, but it still only reads 8 of them. Huh. Okay, I'll figure this part out. But anyway, basically, now that we have that going, let's just create a simple, recipe for it to do. Let's do. Here we go. Boop. In fact, let's do this. And boop. Okay. Now, in here, we can have it turn wood into wooden planks. And then we can make a pattern for that. Okay? Now we can... Oh, crud. No, that's not what I need. Standard search. There we go. Okay, that's what I like. Okay, now we can do this. I suppose we could have done that in here. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, and then you could turn that into a stick pattern. Okay. And as you can see, now I'm storing that in here, which is now being stored inside here. So it's pretty awesome at the moment. And now the sticks, let's just make them, I suppose. And sticks combined with redstone turns it into a redstone torch. Okay. Let's get a little more redstone in the system here just to, I guess, show. There we go. Now, if we put these into the molecular assemblers, It doesn't matter how you put them in here, just do however you want. Now, if we take everything out here, it'll show us that we can craft these things, but we currently don't actually have the stuff for it. So we're not able to. But if we put the stick and a single redstone piece into here, now we can do one crafting. Whoa, what the heck's going on there? Okay, that was weird. We can craft one redstone torch, and oh, you were able to see it briefly over there. It flashed, and now we have a redstone torch in the system. Voila! Now that is just the simple version. I'm gonna have to fix this up because apparently it's not reading it properly or something. Who knows? Whatever. Oh boy. And you can also connect it to all different kinds of blocks here, like for example thermal expansion, which is going to be super helpful. And oh boy. This is why I said last episode that it might take us a few extra episodes here, because this is a big mod. Let's see. Okay, charger. This is actually going to be an important thing. Yeah, okay, this is probably what we need then. Okay, so I think this will power it. Now, this one we don't actually need above here, so this one we can store below ground. Or below platform, I guess. Whatever you want to call it. Okay, so let's do this, I suppose, and put that. That does not connect. Here we go. Let's try connecting it that way. Ugh, okay. Let me get my crescent hammer if I can get up here. There we go. Because apparently it does not want to connect properly. Do not know why. And fly on over. Man, I love this armor. Whew. Took forever to get it, but finally we have it. Okay, now can we... Oh, there we go. So now it's charging, but we can use these import and export buses to, I guess, perfectly align how we want it. Now, if we, well, first of all, these import and export is to the system. So, for example, this import is importing an item from the system into the system. And then this, sorry, no, this is importing from a thing into the system, I should say. And then the export bus is from the system out. So hopefully that I explained that well. Now, oh, do not want that. There we go. Export bus is going to go on there with a cable on there. The cable on there. There we go. I wonder if this is still charging or not. Ugh. Okay, now you can set what actually goes in here. Currently, I want Certus quartz crystals to go in here. And, oh, you know, actually, I don't want to hook it up that way. But I'll just show you that, for example. Okay, so currently we have it exporting Certus quartz into the charger here, and then it'll be exporting, or no, sorry, importing back into the system the charged Certus quartz. And there we go. Okay, now the reason why we don't want this is, oh, not because of that. Come on, dang it, really. There we go, sorry. Now, the reason we don't want this way is because it'll take any and all Certus quartz that we have in the system and put it into here. It'll try and just do that constantly, no matter what. So, what we're going to want to do here is actually put, let's just take one of these, I suppose. There we go. And you can also change this in between a flat and big form here, I suppose. Should probably mention that. There we go. Now, the reason why we want this is because, if I can break this properly here, boop, 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 boop. I don't think this actually matters, but this is just the way I like to hook it up. There we go. Yeah, okay, that doesn't matter. There we go. Now, we can actually create our own custom pattern, if I can get up here. There we go. Okay, so in the pattern terminal, you can change it from crafting pattern to processing pattern. Now this allows you to do all different kinds of things, like for example the dust, the ore dust that we're getting from over here. We can manually turn that into ores if we know how to put it in properly. Like for example, this one will be a 1-to-1 ratio, so it'll be simple. You put 1 Certus quartz in, and then you get 1 charged Certus quartz out. Okay? There we go. And drop on down here and put it in here. There we go. Now the system will think... Come on, there we go. Now the system will think that we are able to craft charged Certus quartz here. Okay? But we don't have the Certus quartz crystal. Okay? So let's put 1 in there, and now we can do that. And as you can see over here, it's currently crafting one of these, and now it's done. There we go. And in fact, let me show you a couple more. Oh, that's not what we want. Let me show you a couple more of these real quick. Let's just get 10, for example. Okay, let's take that and craft 10. There we go. Now it's crafting 10 of them. And as you can see, it's just slowly putting them in here. And because it's all hooked up to the same system, this stays charged forever. So that is perfectly fine. Oh, and I accidentally pulled that one out. Did not mean to do that. Can I... Well, that didn't work. Oh well. But yeah, it'll keep on charging it all up. And if anything, because I accidentally messed it up there, it probably thinks that it's missing one. Oh well. Oh, maybe not. But yeah, basically, you can create your own things that way. Now, one thing I want to actually try, I believe it'll actually work, so hopefully it'll all go well, I suppose. Let me move this a bit here, because we don't actually need it where it is. And boop, there we go. Okay, now, this drawer controller connects to all these drawers here. I wonder if I connect our storage bus here, this basically sees this as an entire storage now. I wonder if that'll actually work with our system here. So, I kind of want it to go down below so it's not as messy above. Let's do that. And, come on. There we go. Boop, boop. There we go. And now, smart cables down below. Oh, did not mean to do that. And I suppose we can just bring, let's see, this is number 4321. Here we go. And this is why it's better to have a bigger storage, or a bigger ME controller thing here, because that way you can connect multiple different things together. And in fact, this is not going to work too well because now that's there. So I suppose I'm going to have to pull from this side then, aren't I? Well, that's fine, I suppose. Okay. Like I said, each side has 32 channels, so I highly doubt by using up 1 or 2 or whatever we are now, we'll use up too many of them. So, we should be good. And there we go. 1 of 8 channels, so it does look like it's correct, and it'll work. Now, if everything went well, we should be able to open this up and see everything in there. Oh yeah! Oh, that is amazing. Now, this... Oh, booyah. Okay, so now, because we have the storage thing over here, any of these things that we would, for example, take from here and then put back into here, should see that as a priority, and they should go over there. So yeah, we have that going for us, and now... I'm thinking, because you can also create like auto processing systems, like for example, I'm gonna set this thing up eventually to auto craft us solar panels, like these ones over here. That way we obviously have power for the whole thing. I believe every addition onto here adds on to the power usage. It doesn't say so on here though, it's odd. Okay, but yeah. And I'm gonna have to try and figure that whole mess out as well. But yeah, essentially this is Applied Energistics. I'll work on this a lot more off camera, so it'll look better, it'll work better, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I guess that'll have to be it for that part there. I hope you guys get the gist of it. I hope I didn't rush through that too much. I hope I didn't overdo it or anything. Yeah. Whew. Man, that took a lot of talking. That was definitely a mouthful, I'll have to admit. Now I'm just gonna store everything in here. This is where I'm putting everything that I'm working with currently. I'll just store that. Okay, now actually I did miss a few things. To craft a lot of those components, you need these processor pieces here. Turns out a lot of them need these logic processors. Now, to make these, it's different for every mod pack as far as I've seen. In this specific one, though, to make them, that was the wrong button. To make them, you have to smelt these logic circuits, and to make these, you have to get a cutting knife here. I think there's actually different kinds of cutting knives. Yeah, like a nether quartz. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess this can only be used for that. My bad. Anyway, to get these circuits here, you have to use redstone, silicon, which can be gotten from smelting Certus quartz dust or nether quartz dust, I believe, and then you can put either Certus quartz crystals, diamonds, or gold in here, and then it'll give you the logic circuit. So yeah. Now that will also be one of the automated things in the system of making all of these as well. So we're gonna have basically unlimited these. And in fact, now that's hooked up to that, that'll be even better. So that'll be great. Oh boy. Oh. Oh, sorry about that yawn. Let's see. Anything I'm missing? I don't believe so. Yeah, these are just some things that are commonly needed for that stuff, so I'm keeping those there. I think that's actually it for that. Um, let's see. I checked this out. Ooh, you know what? In fact, achievement book. I know there's a lot of stuff in there we can mark off now. And I still want to know, what is this? Okay, it can be crafted into 2 uncommon shader grab bags. And, okay. So, are these some kind of, like, loot bag? Oh. Phoenix shader? I have no idea what the heck that is. Okay. Sounds like a deal. Anyway, now that I'm done with that, what was I looking for? Right, achievement book. There you are. Oh boy. Okay, so let's see. Use a sprinkler. Aha! Here we go. Now, use a sprinkler to water a farm. Doesn't work on magical crops. Yep, a sprinkler from open blocks just takes water from any outside source. You could hook this up to an aqueous accumulator or whatever. Currently, I just have it attached to a transfer node that has a world interaction upgrade. Just, for the achievement. I don't even really need this stuff here, but whatever. So, check. Craft a diamond seed. We can't actually do that just yet because we don't have enough Zivicio essence. Craft Zivicio infused armor. Booyah. Oh, sorry about that, yawn again. Aha! There we go. Age of Exploration. With the right tools, you no longer have to be confined to your small island. Time to get out and stretch your legs. Try not to die. Fly. Booyah. Use an angel block and your ability to fly to start a new island somewhere else. Meh. We'll do that eventually. Plant a flower in 5 different biomes. We can do that. Use a diamond dolly to bring home 5 blaze spawners. I don't know why we would want that, but we can do that eventually. Kill a wither. Heck yeah. Travel to the deep dark. That's a new dimension added by extra utilities. Travel to the end and kill the ender dragon. We're going to probably do that in the next episode, if anything. Hatch a dragon egg and train it. Yeah, we're good with that. Craft and power a generator of some kind. Yep, that is what this is right here. So we got that. Automate turning cobblestone into gravel with a pulverizer or auto hammer. Whew. Oh, little do they know, we got this entire system over here all set up already. In fact, we got 340 stacks of gravel. So, yeah. Check. Use energy conduits to power several machines at once. Now, the thing with that is energy. Oh, spelled that wrong. Energy. There we go. There we go. Energy conduit. There we go. Now it might mean this directly, but for our purpose, I'm just gonna use as any form of power movement system. For example, the flux ducts here. So I'm gonna say yes. Automate crop harvesting. Yep, we got that back in like episode 5, I believe. So, well, no, probably even episode like 3 or 4, in fact. So yeah, got the harvester and then everything replanting. So check. Link an ender pouch to an ender chest. Ooh, we could probably do that, but oh well. Ha! Create an applied energistics system to store your things. Booyah. Craft/use an ender quarry. Now that, I'm questioning that because ender quarries work by replacing any and all blocks that they dig with dirt. But if there's no land anywhere, how is it supposed to replace anything? So I'm kind of confused about that. Automate storage of ore dust from an automatic sieve. Got that. Process sieve materials into ingots. Got that. Oh, okay, Age of Power. So this is not. That's beyond what we're doing for now. Whew, we got a lot of work done so far. Booyah. And now something I want to test. Yeah, okay, so you have to have the full armor set here to actually work. Now I'm just wondering, because it says no infusion. What is that supposed to mean? I'm wondering, because for example, Thaumcraft has goggles of revealing that actually, check out nodes, which I wonder if we can actually spot any. In most skyblocks, they're found near the void here. You can barely see them when you're not wearing the goggles, but sometimes you can. I'm not seeing anything here. Okay, yeah, anyway, basically, you can find aura nodes, which end up giving you stuff for Thaumcraft, which, whatever. But with the goggles of revealing, I'm kind of confused because I'm thinking maybe that's what the infusion is. Maybe you'll be able to combine them together. That way you don't have to just replace your helmet and then not be able to fly or anything. So I think that's what the deal is. Yeah, I think that's actually going to be it then. Unfortunately, we're actually going over on time a little bit for this episode. But yeah, for the most part, we got everything set up here. We got our AE systems set up. Yeah, we should be good then. Oh boy. Hopefully, if I have enough time, there's gonna be a lot more work. Oh, hiccup. What? Yawn again. Sorry. I'm recording this at 11 o'clock at night here. But yeah, if I get enough time, I'm gonna be recording. I'm gonna be doing a lot of extra work in between now and next episode to hopefully get this all done. Whew. If you guys did enjoy this episode, as usual, then please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you, and have a great day. Oh, and by the way, do be sure to check out TKH's playlist if you guys want to learn more about AE, Applied Energistics there. Yeah, I think that'll be it then. Thank you, and have a great day. Goodbye.